Hey there guys, and today we are going to talk about some wild stuff. And as you might know, you're not allowed to buy or sell limiteds for real money because it's against the terms of service of Roblox. So that all makes sense, right? But what if I told you at one point in Roblox history there was a completely legal, completely okay way to sell limiteds for real money, right? So before I talk about that, let's talk about the challenge for today, which is if you have ever wanted the money before, then smash that like button and maybe even click that subscribe button. Why not? And with that being said, let's talk about the Developer Exchange Program. What is the Developer Exchange Program? Or as most people call it, DevEx. All of the top developers on Roblox earn thousands or even millions of real-life money from their games using DevEx. They exchange Robux for real money at a rate of around 1,000 Robux, equaling to around $3.50. When you're making millions of Robux, that adds up pretty quick, but when DevEx first came out, the times were very different. Now, I wasn't there when they first released this feature back in 2011, so I didn't experience what people were thinking, but there's archives of this. We know how it went down. So people thought that this was like a stupid idea. People will just scam people and then cash out. And like there was so many potential issues with it. But nonetheless, it came out in 2013 and changed the face of Roblox forever. Okay, so nowadays to fall under the Developer Exchange Program, there are so many requirements to cash out and earn money. All the Robux has to be earned from a game, and not only that, you have to have a pretty decent game at least. You can't just copy a game and then hope you can cash out. Nowadays you cannot cash out Robux made from selling limiteds only from games. Robux you made from games, you can only cash it out. But back then that was allowed with the DevEx exchange. So let's take a look at this thread from Linkmon99 in November 2013. What is the real requirement for cashing out with the DevEx in the future? I'm probably going to, but before I sell almost all of my items and get stuck with the money, what do I need to know? You must have Outrageous Builders Club. aka before they had premium, is the most expensive version of Builders Club. Basically, you must have a verified email address, you must have a valid PayPal account. Now this is where there might be some sort of obstacle for a lot of people because not only you had to be 18 to have PayPal, but PayPal is also known to screw people over a lot. So you follow all these requirements and meeting the requirements for the DevEx program. And Linkmon says that he does meet these requirements. So the minimum required Robux to cash out at this time is 100,000 Robux. I mean, that's a lot for any person. Like imagine you're starting out making a game and it gets popular somehow, but you still haven't made 100,000 Robux. So you have to wait until then to cash out. Now that sounds a lot, but it actually can become much easier than you think once you start getting the flow of being a developer and selling game passes and in-game stuff that you can buy, other stuff like that. But on the surface, 100,000 Robux seems like a lot, and it is. I'm sure most of us have not had 100,000 Robux before. So he's asking questions about what do you know, how do you do this, basically how the DevEx program works. So and then there's this reply, so you have to be considered a developer by the Roblox mods. If you're getting lots of weekly visits, I'm sure you could be considered a developer. However, if you put together some free models and randomly hit the front page, you won't be. So it's basically what I said, you had to be a game developer, like a real game developer. The thing is, the money didn't have to come from games. So back in 2014, one of the richest people on Roblox was known as the Gamer 101, and he had basically every limited on Roblox. Domino Crown, the eccentric shop teacher, which nowadays like only has 4 copies of it. He even had the Dark Heart, and all this stuff added up to millions of Robux of value. So you could see this thread from January 30th, 2014 by the Gamer 101, selling my stuff, taking Robux offers only on everything. So he basically did have everything and he wanted to sell it all for Robux to get real life money. So this is pretty insane. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the Gamer 101's profile looked like around this time. So this is the Gamer 101's Roblox profile in January 2014. As you can see, he was very famous and successful at this time, having some very expensive limiteds on his head. So here he is being super rich. But after this screenshot, the value of the limiteds he had went down. And so what happened to it? Well, of course, at the time, Sword Fighting Tournament was still one of the most popular games on Roblox. Back then, this was a lot of visits, and it is still. But there's games with billions of visits nowadays. Anyway, so if you just scroll around his profile, you see he has Outrageous Builders Club. One of the requirements were DevEx, and he's already DevEx before, having this gift that shows that he did. And the Dominus Series just came out and it wasn't even a limited yet, and now it's worth over 1 million Robux. I mean, this dude, the Gamer 101 was balling. Okay, so there he is, and he wanted to just get real life money. And the reason why he was selling all this stuff at this time is because they raised the maximum amount of Robux he could cash out, and he wanted to take advantage of this opportunity. So he went ahead and he was gonna do that Now, something I'm thinking is the fact that they might have allowed it at first because there was nothing else to spend Robux on as a developer. So I guess like if you sell your limiteds, you already spend the Robux, making games getting it. So it kind of made sense to disable it later because you could just debex from the start. But anyway, so a lot of people started hating on the gamer 101 on the forums for selling all his limiteds for really cheap. But anyway, yeah, and then the consequences of it, I don't know, did it have big consequences? I can't remember. But anyways, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below about all of this. If you can sell your limiteds to cash out, would you do it? But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.